He's got to hit these shots. We saw Fall in this spot before, the same spot, but with much more utility to work with. Here he comes once again. The first base is a Dren. He's going to hit the ground there as Cold. Oh, what? A jumping double from Cold! What is going on right now? How does he do this?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something super exciting for you. CS2 has hit the ground running. In this video, we're going to take a look at how many millions it has generated in its first year of life, and where that revenue comes from, more or less. What I mean by more or less, as you know, and if not, I will tell you, Valve is a private company that is not listed on any stock exchange. Therefore, it does not have to account for its quarterly or annual income and profits. But although it does not have to present such data like any company, it will want to generate more money. With the above, we can only rely on community-based speculation about CS2 potential annual earnings during its first year of life. If you are interested in knowing the real economic impact of this game, stay because you will be surprised. CS2 came as the direct successor to CSGO, taking over from a huge and loyal community. But the real question is, what impact has this change had on revenue? Valve takes a 20% commission on every transaction made on the Steam community market, a platform where players can buy and sell skins, cases, and other digital items. This percentage includes a 5% specific to Valve, a 10% that goes to the developer of the game in question, and another 5% that is applied to the buyer. And when it comes to CS2, a Valve, they keep that percent for themselves. At first glance, it seems like a small commission, but considering that some counterstrike skins have sold for thousands of dollars, this figure becomes an extremely lucrative business for the company. For example, some extremely rare skins, such as the Dragon Lore AWP or knives with unique finishes, have reached prices exceeding $100,000 on the secondary market. This phenomenon is due to the combination of scarcity, aesthetic appeal, and the symbolic value that players assign to these pieces, in addition to the collecting culture that has developed around the game. The Steam ecosystem of buying and selling not only moves huge amounts of money between players, but also makes Valve one of the main beneficiaries, capturing a constant commission from each transaction. This has sometimes led to criticism, as the company does not offer robust protection mechanisms against speculation in the black market that flourishes around these digital objects. Since the launch of Counter-Strike 2, Valve has been ramping up its monetization model by introducing new cases, and most recently, the Armory Battle Pass, attracting millions of players willing to spend to obtain unique items. These passes grant access to additional content, such as progressive rewards and limited skins, encouraging constant participation in the game. By completing challenges within the pass, players obtain items that they can use or resell in the community market. On the other hand, cases, which contain cosmetic items of varying rarity, remain a pillar of the game's economic system. The chance of obtaining an extremely rare skin, such as knives or rifles with special finishes, creates a lottery effect, incentivizing players to open more boxes. This model not only drives direct sales, but also fuels a multi-million-dollar secondary market, where the rarest skins are quoted at exorbitant prices. Thanks to these strategies, Valve has managed to keep the community active and has significantly increased the income generated by microtransactions. Further, Counter-Strike 2 tournaments have once again garnered massive audiences, cementing the game's status as a mainstay of esports. Events like the ESL Pro League and Majors have attracted millions of viewers on platforms like Twitch and YouTube, creating a spectacle that extends beyond the game itself. Live streams offer intense moments of competition, as well as commercial opportunities for Valve and the organizers. Valve not only profits through the sale of stickers, which participating teams use as a source of shared revenue, but also leverages collaborations with key sponsors and strategic partnerships with brands. Stickers, which players can purchase and place on their weapons, not only generate direct revenue, but strengthen the connection between fans and their favorite teams. In addition, the presence of major sponsors at tournaments increases the visibility of the game and strengthens its economic ecosystem. Technology brands, energy drinks, and gaming peripherals have shown increasing interest in partnering with these events, seeing in them an opportunity to connect with a young and highly educated audience. Committed to esports. With each tournament, Valve positions itself not only as a developer, but also as one of the most influential players in the digital competitive world. We come to the key section of the video. How much revenue has CS2 generated during its first fiscal year? According to expert estimates, Counter-Strike 2 could have generated between $500 million and $1.2 billion in its first year, adding revenue from a variety of sources. This calculation includes earnings from microtransactions on the Steam Community Marketplace, where players buy and sell skins, as well as the commissions applied by Valve on each transaction. In addition, revenue from the sale of operations, skin boxes, and team stickers in tournaments is considered. Active participation in competitive events and partnerships with sponsors also play a key role in these numbers. Brands that support tournaments not only provide visibility, but also increase overall revenue through strategic agreements. All of this strengthens the game's economic ecosystem, ensuring a constant source of income that makes CS2 one of the most profitable titles on the market. Although, as we mentioned before, this is just speculation, and I'm going to break it down with some data that we can search for on the internet and some real data from the Steam database. Skins market revenue. Cases. $800 million to approximately $1,000 billion. Steam market community. Market. $150 million to approximately $300 million premium content sales. Operations. $60 million to $120 million. Although this figure is not stated with certainty, we can say that every time Valve launches a major operation, the player base increases up to plus 35 million monthly active players in CSGO. Example, if only 3 million people bought the Operation Pass, that would be about €15.19 times 3 million equals 45,570,000 euros, not including the stars that could be bought separately, but we could add another 15 million euros. Although people currently don't just buy one pass, in this case with the CS2 Battle Pass, we can buy up to 5 passes at once. €15.19 times 5 equals €75.95. CS2 is not short. Let's take an example. With just 1 million people buying 5 passes at once, it would be 75,950,000 euros that Valve would generate with the operations CS2 Battle Pass. Esports and merchandising, $50 to $100 million. No real data, but we could say that Valve generates at least 50 million euros from team and player stickers. And that's without taking into account the potential growth of the skins market, which could boost these numbers even further in the future. With all this, Valve would be earning, in my opinion, between $1.2 billion and $1.5 billion between everything mentioned above. CS2 has proven to be a money-making machine since its launch. Valve continues to dominate the competitive gaming and skins markets. But can they maintain this trend? Do you think CS2 will be able to surpass CSGO in the long run? Or do you think its success is just temporary? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next video.